Okay, this is how I know I have not filmed in so long. I have filmed this intro twice over the past like 20 minutes, and both times I was not recording my audio from my microphone. So I'm a little rusty, but you know what? F it. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I feel like a deadbeat dad. Let's just be honest here. I feel like a deadbeat. I feel like I keep coming and going, and then every time I come back, I'm gonna be like,
oh, I got you a brand new pair of shoes.
And then I don't see you for another like 12 months. And then I come back and be like,
oh, Nintendo DS.
Then I don't see you for another 5 years. And no, this is not a personal, story to me. This is just actually something that I've been doing to you guys. But I have gone live over the last like 2 weeks explaining everything. I've been posting on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, MySpace, Bebo, Black Planet about my, future when it comes to this channel. So if you guys have been around and if you guys have been paying attention to my social media, anyone has a question about what the is going on with this channel, help me out and answer them below, because I know you guys know. So help me out. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We are watching 2 episodes of Degrassi The Next Generation Season 9 today. We are watching episodes 5 and 6, with episode 5 being called You Be Illin, and episode 6 being called Wanna Be Starting Something. I actually did watch these 2 episodes already prior to my hiatus, and I was fully intending on at some point uploading these episodes, but I lost the footage. I have no idea where the footage is. I have no idea what the audio is, so we're just gonna do it again, and I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't just watch this episode like 3 months ago. So let's start.
No, I know. He sent naked photos of you to Bruce, remember?
I know. You guys look so happy, though. I know.
So if you guys need a quick rundown about what happened last time, pretty much Allie was a bad girl and sent a bunch of tit pics to Johnny, and he got mad because she posted some pictures for a school project with him with a teddy bear. So to get even, he sent the pictures to Bruce the Moose of her tits, and Bruce acted like he never saw a boob before, did this huge reaction to it. Oh my gosh! Allie got in trouble, and then he decided that he was gonna keep the pictures to remember her by. What a creep.
I never keep valuables in my decoy locker, especially cell phones with interesting photos.
I want it back, Johnny.
If I give it back, you'll have no reason to come talk to me.
What a loser. Ew.
No one sees those photos but me.
Thanks. I mean, good. You still shouldn't have them. We're broken up, remember?
See, I know I've talked about this so many times, but this is why the age gap in their relationship is so important and it's so naughty and it's so bad, because if this was an older girl, she would not put up with this shit. But the fact that Allie is like 14 and he's like, what, 18? Just...
Hey, but why don't you come?
Yeah? What are you doing?
Danny, I can hear you.
Danny is not inconspicuous at all. He said, Saf, what are you doing?
Watch out. One mistake and these so-called friends will replace you too.
Okay, Peter, your one mistake was heroin. Oh, it wasn't meth. I think it was meth. Your one mistake was meth multiple times. And not like you did a little bump. Wait, do you do bumps of meth? I don't know. Anyway, it's not like you did a little bit and it was like, oh, that was fun, never doing it again. You did it once and it was like...
seconds.
In thirds, I think, at one point. I don't know. You made more than just one mistake, buddy.
Auctions. Once you've decided,
Someone's here to see you.
Why is he so creepy? Why is he in the lines like that? And why hasn't Mr. Simpson said anything? Because it's clear as day that he's out there.
Photos and all.
Johnny,
Somewhere to be, DeMarco?
Oh, there he is. And also, I wouldn't trust him. He did give her the phone back, but he could have had a second phone and moved the photos from one phone to the other phone, or he could have printed out the photos and keeps it under his mattress or something. I need to do a full raid. We need to call the police and get them to fully raid. Oh, what was the show on MTV? Room Raiders. We need to call the producers of Room Raiders and have them raid Johnny's room, because I don't trust that he doesn't have a stash of those photos somewhere.
just like old times, right?
Just wait, all right? I found something.
Oh my god, yeah, he has genital warts or something. I wish I had my first watch of this episode, because this actually came as a shock to me, because I hadn't watched this episode in so long that I forgot that he had like some type of STD or something.
You should get checked out too, okay?
Me? Why? Wait.
Oh yeah, and then he also let me not spoil it. I was just about to say that like he's gonna reveal that it wasn't his first time. But that was also a shock to me because I forgot about that too. I forgot he lied. This is the most inauthentic like reaction video ever. Genital warts is crazy. Like you have the nerve to kind of just look nasty. Like your hair just kind of looks gross and like you wear the same clothes, but the fact that you also have flowers growing on your penis is insane. And it's not the good flowers. It's not the good ones, trust me.
Are all guys complete idiots?
Mostly, yeah. So, am I beating up Johnny DeMarco?
No. How'd you get to be such a good guy?
I got a little sister to look out for.
Oh, that's sweet. But is Sav a good guy? I mean, he's such a nice, handsome young man, but the way he handled Anya last season was kind of crazy. Let's not forget about that.
What were you and Johnny doing?
Playing poker.
You were alone in a tent with a boy?
Literally, you were alone in a tent with a girl. That double standard, it's crazy. But I love Sav. Like, he can do no wrong. He can up my credit. He could keep my car. He could steal my dog. And I will still love him forever.
Yeah, I picked it up cheap. My dad hooked me up with a dealer. A used car dealer, you idiots. So what do you think?
Damn, how the mighty falls. You remember at the beginning of season 6, Peter had that sweet blue ride that he used to go drag racing with. Now he's driving a beat up ass van. Kind of deserved, honestly, after all the shit he's put people through.
This only protects against certain types.
Well, please say the words type.
Cervical cancer is what you've got to worry about. And this vaccine will protect you against certain strains that can lead to that.
See, this is why you don't have sex at a very young age. Because I feel like most people fear getting pregnant when having sex or getting someone pregnant. The amount of like STDs you can get from having sex is kind of scary. Some of them are lifelong. Some of them can lead to more serious things. And it's just like, girl, is it worth doing all of this just for a little 5 seconds of pleasure? Because we all know Johnny wasn't going for a long time. Like, I'm pretty sure all he drinks is Mountain Dew and eats Hot Pockets. So he's not going a long time.
For a sax player, that guy really blows. And without a band, too. Takes guts to play with yourself on stage.
Both of those jokes made me want to, like, stab myself in the eye.
Well, I'm back, so I figured you'd help spin Keep the Beat. Looks sexy when Mia did it.
Is that right?
Why does he assume that he's back? Because he bought some beat up ass van and helped them move some fucking equipment? Because he made 2 jokes? Oh.
So you don't want me back? That's just great. I got a van for you guys.
I know.
Ain't nobody asked you to buy that van. Like, doing meth is kind of crazy. It wasn't like you got a speeding ticket. You were addicted to meth because you did it more than once and you needed treatment. Like, you can't just hop back into the band like that. And maybe if you were nicer, you could provide like background vocals. Like, you don't have to be in the center.
Boy, it's better for you to go home than not have luggage.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Because where y'all coming out there?
Well, somebody can send your luggage.
You and Allie broke up, right? You're available?
I mean, if he wasn't like an idiot, he would know that like Jenna and Allie are like always hanging out. So obviously something will be sus.
Just stop, all right? I'm not interested.
Why? Johnny DeMarco? Is there a reason? Some kind of medical problem I should know about?
Your friend Allie is the only girl I want.
Girl, that. He knows that he was being listened to. That's why he said that. Because how could she be so obvious and be like, is there a medical condition that you want to tell me about? Like, genital warts?
Did you put her up to this?
What? I didn't know you were gonna say that.
Did you put her up to this? Boy, you knew. Stop playing dumb. I can't stand when play dumb. And that's like all the time.
It's a cool van, though. You do need a roadie.
Talk about a downgrade. Well, we can still get hot wings after shows, right?
Of course. Why not?
Damn, that is a downgrade. You went from like the lead singer to a fucking roadie. You went from a king to a peasant. Is Peter finally getting his comeuppance in season 9? Because last season they tried to do like a redemption season for him, and it worked a little bit, but he's kind of getting what he deserves now.
Hey, Bandari. It might not have been my first time, but it was my first time with someone I actually liked.
Boy, shut the hell up. If only this wasn't on Teen Nick and it was on HBO or something, so she could have went like this. Because that's what he needs. Whatever it takes. So is this not Sav singing? Did I make that up? I said that a while ago, and I think I might have made that up. I might have just lied for fun.
Good news is, it's only a matter of time before Sav shows up with some unoriginal, spontaneous gesture.
Love to watch you. It's been that way for half a year. That's why people lie. So I wrote this song, yeah.
Girl, he been singing that song for 2 years. Give it up. I feel like my one and only Anya is Degrassi's version of... What's the song from Degrassi Junior High? The Zids. What's the name of the song? How'd the song go? Everybody wants some. I mean, I don't know if it's more iconic, but like the fact that he's been singing this Anya song for the past 2 years, come on, bro. Come on with something else. What about a remix with like a rap verse?
So, after school brainstorm at the Dot? Lattes on me.
Well, I work there, so... I mean, sure.
Oh yeah, I remember what happens in this episode too. Jane gets hypnotized by Declan's deep ocean blue eyes because, you know, they're just like a portal to a different dimension where you just fall in love with him instantly. Declan got that sauce though, so I can't even be mad.
My blog, it's strictly reserved for the who's who of Degrassi, not the who's that.
Okay, so can't you anoint me King of Minor Highness or something?
Nice try. Call me when you do something blog-worthy.
Come through, Dave. It's gonna suck watching him throughout the show because we all know, unfortunately, the actor that plays him passed away, I think, last year or this year. Is really hard to keep up with the years after 2020. Like, who freaking knows? But yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Sav ditched me to watch a soccer game. You want to hang out while I wait for him to call? Or you could go find your own soccer game. Don't you have any non-Sav interests?
Period.
Anya, Jane's right. You need to get a life, one that doesn't involve waiting around for your boyfriend to call.
Some friend you are.
Girl, Anya, you. No one wants to have a friend that only wants to hang out with you when their significant other isn't available to hang out. Like, that's so up. Like, I am on Team Holly J and Team Jane. I've been on Team Holly J for a while now. Like, I'm officially standing at this point.
We guarantee good pay, all for a mere 10% cut.
20%. 30 on holidays.
Yeah.
Why would they take a bigger cut on holidays? It's kind of messed up as the employer to do that, Holly J. Like, you're really showing why capitalism fucking reeks.
Diplomatic plates, diplomatic community. I could drive in reverse, no one would bat an eye.
You're sure? Should we exchange insurance?
You trying to get my number? It's pretty sneaky.
It's insane. They really brought this man on this show and was like, you finna pull all the bitches. And he was like, yes, sir, I am. Like, it's crazy.
Check this out.
Cool, huh?
Oh, oops. Wiener boy peed himself.
I mean, Dave being so thirsty to be popular is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I feel like high school, like, TV shows and movies did this a lot. Like, people wanting to be popular so bad. But when I was in school, I did not want to be popular. I did not want people to know me. The only people I wanted to know me and be cool with me was my friends and, like, the, like, 15 boys I had crushes on, but I couldn't say anything because it was 2009 and being gay was the means to be bullied. I mean, it wasn't like I was fooling anybody. Like, obviously people thought so, but I wasn't gonna say anything about it. Like, what?
Bruce.
That is so nasty. That is so nasty.
By the way, I finally get it.
How to work the sandwich maker?
Your girlfriend. She's funny, smart, cool. No wonder you're crazy about her.
I don't know. There's something about Spinner in these later seasons that's just like hot. Like, I always thought Spinner was like, you know, somewhat attractive. But ever since like season 8, it's like his look plus the deep voice was like making me feel things. Oh,
Holly.
She was just like, oh my God, I'm so glad to have a friend with no boy problems. And look, boy problems.
I saw you two sucking face outside the Everhearts. I know, Jane. Some partner you are.
I mean, I was just thinking, like, why would she be so, like, offended by it? Like, yeah, your friend is cheating on her boyfriend. But the fact that her boyfriend is Spinner, someone that Holly J, like, looks up to and at one point had a crush on herself, like, she really, really likes Spinner and she doesn't want him to be hurt, which is, you know, commendable.
Why exactly do you only get crushes on guys that I like?
Spinner told you about that?
Dude, he's my boyfriend. It's not like that stood in your way. Allie, Wednesday, Smith House, you owe us our commission.
Claire, 20%.
The fact that they have to, like, stop their employees to get their cut, shouldn't they be, like, coming up to you and be like, hey, I just did my gig last night, here's your, you know, cut. They're like, Claire, where my money at? Allie, bitch, give me my shit.
Did you really relieve yourself on Bruce's locker?
Well, not exactly, but I'm still dead.
Everyone's talking about it. We'll be praying for your soul.
You know, if I show up for the fight, everyone will know who I am.
It's not that deep. It's never been that serious, Dave. Like, go to school, do your work, get your education, and then go to college or don't go to college. Go to trade school or don't go to trade school. Backpack across Toronto. Like, do you really want to be popular at school for like 4 years and then people forget who you are as soon as you graduate? And then at the 10-year reunion, they're like, oh, you're that guy that peed on someone's locker. Like, at that point, you're 30, though, and nobody really fucking gives a fuck. Connor! Every time I see Connor now, like, I can't, like, because I follow the actor that plays him, obviously, on Instagram, because he's fine as hell, and I see him all the time. So now when I see him on the show, I'm just like, my man, my man, my man. That don't know it yet, you know, obviously.
That's a water balloon.
Who said it was water?
How does he manage... How does he manage to get his pee in a balloon? I mean, I honestly don't want to know because I don't want to think about Bruce peeing into a balloon. But scientifically, that just doesn't seem possible.
Are you okay? Relieved, mostly, and terrified that Spin will find out someday.
Well, it won't be from me.
Look at Holly J being a good friend. Even though if Spinner was my friend, hot as ever, I'm telling him because I need my shot. I'm sorry. I gotta look out for me. Alright, so that is it for these 2 episodes. 2 pretty entertaining ones. Even though I just watched these like 2 months ago, they were still pretty fun to watch because it's just so messy. I love mess. Mess brings me life. Y'all saw that? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you guys have given me over this year in general, but over the last like few months while I just, you know, think about what I want to do. I really appreciate it. Every single one of you. As much as I say it, I just feel like a flop. Big flop. But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna get better. I'll see you guys next time with another video. Adios.